What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video. Today we're going to be talking more Planet Coaster 2. I know I talk about Planet Coaster 2 a lot on the channel, and you probably get annoyed by it because some people don't think it's going to happen, but a few days ago I did post a video of why Planet Coaster 2 will happen, and because of the leaked roadmap and everything. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out on why Planet Coaster 2 is for sure probably going to happen, guys, if you don't believe me. So, anyways, I still think it's going to happen because of that leaked roadmap. Too good. It's been too accurate, and I think it's definitely going to happen. So today, that video we talked about why Planet Coaster 2 will happen. Today I'm going to talk about why it needs to happen. And I know a lot of people would rather keep the first game and just release more DLC, more updates for all the stuff that we want. Now I'm going to go over why second game would be more necessary overall, and why, while I don't disagree with the people that think that we should just keep the first game and just get more updates and DLC, I think that would be awesome, but we need to look at this more from a marketing standpoint. How, in the end, Frontier is making these games to make money. Obviously, they want to make an awesome theme park simulator as well, but it is about making money, and a good marketing strategy here that I could see Frontier doing, as much as you might not like it, the reason why they haven't put everything into the first game that we want, for instance, there's a lot of coaster types, a lot of flat rides that we want, a lot of features, we want updates to the pathing system, we want water parks. The reason why we haven't seen some of those things, they do give us some stuff occasionally that we did ask for, and they did do that pretty well. There are a few things, a couple big things too, that they never put into the game, and we wonder why. Well, the reasoning is, I think, is they're going to save a lot of these features for the second game so they can sell the second game better. For instance, if we got everything we wanted in Planet Coaster 1, everything we asked for, and Frontier delivers, obviously that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. But then, say, they would have nothing for the second game. Then, therefore, they wouldn't really need a second game at that point. But the reason why I think a second game is crucial is optimization, new features. Yes, again, they could probably put that in for future updates in Planet Coaster 1, but they'd be starting from scratch. Now, for you Planet Coaster players, I would love to hear if you guys have played Planet Zoo. I was blown away by Planet Zoo when I first opened it up. Not because, zoos, but because of how much better optimized the game was than Planet Coaster. They had learned so much, I think, with their game engine, the Cobra engine, that I feel like a newer game would just be so much better optimized and feel a lot smoother and better. So Planet Zoo knocked it out of the park with optimization. Again, I haven't really built a very large zoo, so I don't know if the frames drop too much. Let me know in the description if you have had a lot of frame droppage with larger zoos, but the 3D grass, the weather, everything like that, they're saving for Planet Coaster 2. Trust me, these are things that should be in Planet Coaster right now, but are not, because they need to have selling points for Planet Coaster 2. Otherwise, people would just stick with Planet Coaster 1. This is why we're not getting any updates, guys. This is why they're not updating the game anymore. They're not releasing any more DLC anymore, because they want to wait till Planet Coaster 2 to give us more features in that game, to give us a reason to buy Planet Coaster 2. So, for instance, if I'm on Planet Coaster 1 and saying, oh, I'm not paying another $45 for the second game, however much it would end up being, I'm sticking with Planet Coaster 1. It's a great game, which it is. And then you see, oh, Planet Coaster 2 has released water parks on a DLC water park expansion. Then you kind of go, oh man, I've been wanting water parks forever. I better go buy this game now. Because I gotta have water parks, That's where they're gonna get us. That's why they are saving a lot of these features for the second game. And you gotta look at it from a business point of view. And I know it kind of sucks, but they're in it to make money. Obviously, they're putting a lot, like I said, they're putting a lot of heart into this game. They put a lot of good stuff in this game, and it is the actual spiritual successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, the game we've been waiting for so long. And Planet Coaster delivered. It delivered, and they've gotten all the success from this game. So a sequel has to be on the horizon, guys. Frontier knows what they're doing with their theme park sim games. They gotta make Planet Coaster 2 a better, bigger game so they can make a bigger profit off of it. They've got to have those features. They gotta have those features ready. They gotta have something to put on that box saying, this is the game. Here's the reason why you need to buy the second game. And they could get everyone if they can get everyone that bought Planet Coaster 1 to buy Planet Coaster 2, imagine how much profit they would get. If they put all the stuff we've been asking for in the second game right up, maybe not everything, but a lot of big stuff right off the bat. Now, there is a few things that do kind of worry me. If we get a second game, are we going to have everything we have in the first game in the base game of Planet Coaster 2? I really hope so, and I feel like that's something they should look at. Something I could see them doing to start off with Planet Coaster 2 would be painting the paths, a new pathing system where you just paint the paths on the terrain. That could be something I could see, but then again, it would be kind of weird figuring out how to do like bridges and all that fun stuff. I'm sure they could figure it out, but to be able to paint in in parts of the pathing, if you're pretty decent at the path system, it's not too bad, actually. I think Planet Coaster's path system is not as bad as people make it out to be. I think it obviously has a lot of flaws. It has the most flaws when you're trying to work around terrain. When you're trying to work with the terrain, that's when it has the most flaws. And just trying to make wide paths, you just usually use the grid system for that anyways. That's usually what I do. If I want to make super wide, big paths, just use the grid system, and then however you connect those paths off, it's no problem. You just use the normal path. So maybe, but I think the pathing system isn't as bad as people say, but that's going a little off topic because we're talking about why Planet Coaster 2 will happen. But just trust me when I think all of that, and they're in talks with licensing with Disney according to the leaked roadmap, and a lot of people don't like that, but just imagine how big a selling point that would be to the casual gamers that love Disney. Disney appeals to everyone. Everyone knows Disney. Everyone knows those parks. Like, if you hear theme parks and you have general public that don't know much about theme parks, they know about the Disney parks. They know about those. That's just enough said. So if they were able to license with Disney, that could be a huge deal for Planet Coaster 2 because it would be a huge way to market the game in a new way. And to be able to have Disney licensings, imagine, I know you guys don't, a lot of people are against that, but imagine how they could do better dark rides. Imagine dark rides would probably be widely enhanced and new ways to make dark rides. It would the possibilities are endless there, guys. Just with that, I'm all for seeing them get licenses to actual rides and attractions. I'm totally fine with that. I have no problem with that stuff whatsoever. Like when they partnered with Cedar Fair multiple times for Copperhead Strike, for Steel Vengeance. Those were awesome updates, and they were free updates too. Wasn't that was amazing? But I just think the game would be better optimized. So let's just go through this. It'd be better optimized. You could probably fit more features in, and overall, I think it would be worth it. I think it would be worth your money. And I know a lot of people can't afford too much right now with these tough times and stuff. But if you just save up that extra $45, and we're talking years down the line. A lot of people think we're talking about this coming out very, very soon. This game is probably many years in the future that... Who knows? Like, the most realistic year I could see it is maybe 2023. The most realistic like soonest, you know, the very soonest could be 2022, but I don't think it's going to be that soon. That is probably the very soonest, but I don't see it past there. I could even see 2024, 2025. We're talking 3 to 5 plus years before this game is even thought of, before it's even announced, even, you know. So I'm just saying the reason why this game would be huge, because just look at Planet Zoo. I keep going back to Planet Zoo because it is an advancement of Planet Coaster, and it blew me away by the optimization, the 3D grass, the weather, everything is so good in it, and it just I haven't played Planet Zoo enough to really know if it's actually the greatest simulation game out there or not, but I've heard a lot of people are kind of so with it sometimes. But man, the just the optimization alone would definitely be worth it, and to get weather in the game, to get staff paths, all that stuff, all those features that we want in Planet Coaster will come in Planet Coaster 2. So I know there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with this, and probably, you know, that probably won't think that this is even going to happen. But trust me, guys, why else would we not be getting any more updates or DLCs for Planet Coaster? Frontier has all the reason to keep giving us updates and DLC. They make a lot of money off that stuff, so why not? It's because they don't want to release a ton of stuff. They want to release more stuff for Planet Coaster 2. That way they can make stuff for that game and make it the best possible game. And I think Planet Coaster 2 has huge possibilities to being the best theme park simulation game of all time. It has potential. We could see water parks. Will we see zoo animals? Probably not, just because of Planet Zoo, unless they decide to place them together into the same game. But I could see it happen. You know, it has potential to be the best game. Remember Roller Coaster Tycoon 2? How much that had into it from Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. We thought RCT 1 was great, and then RCT 2 added on so much to it. Obviously, there was some stuff that people didn't care about, like the scenarios weren't as good, but custom scenarios are a thing. So that's the thing, you know. There's always a way around that a little bit, but man, it's one giant sandbox pretty much, you know. But anyways, that's why I think this game needs to happen. If it doesn't, if you disagree, that is totally okay. You have the right to disagree, and I would love to hear your argument down in the comment section. Just obviously be respectful of each other's opinions, because we all have each other's different opinions, and that's okay. We have the right to express our opinion to each other, and, you know, have a nice adult debate about why this game should happen and why it should not happen. You know, I'm on the side of I think this game should happen. I would be so excited and happy for Planet Coaster 2. I would love to hear if you guys would too. And if there's any features that you're looking forward to for potentially being in this game, please let me know in the description in the comment section down below. There's some of the most exciting things I'm excited for are water parks, and new coaster types, obviously, and just weather, 3D grass, staff pathings, and just more simulation aspects of it. You know, I love having that simulation stuff, making the simulation a little bit better, because Planet Coaster Simulation, it's okay, but I feel like it could be so much better. But anyways, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like this. I'm going to catch you guys in the next live stream video, whichever that may be. And thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.